welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a what I spend in a week as a 24-year-old living in Austin, Texas. For those that don't know me, my name is Aid. I'm a music festival content creator. I have a blog and a YouTube channel all about going to music festivals. And from time to time, there's like these little trends on YouTube that I always want to try, but I'm just like too scared to because I'm scared like what if no one watches it because it's not festival related and whatnot. So I said the next time I saw a trend, even if it's like big or small or whatever, I was gonna try it. And so I decided to do this video. I originally saw it on Morgan Yates's channel, but she credited it to Lexi Lombard. She did like a what I spend in a week in New York as a millennial. So I thought that was super interesting, especially because a lot of the times I do get asked how I manage to go to so many festivals in a year. And so I think this video is a really good opportunity for me to show you guys kind of like what I do to kind of save money or how I'm spending my money that does allow me to go to so many music festivals. So hopefully this is helpful. I can kind of give you guys a view on what I'm spending my money on. And so that as you're planning for your 2020 festivals, you can kind of see what areas you can take out of your life when it comes to spending and things like that, so that you're able to save up and go to more festivals, travel more, or if you're trying to make any big purchases or anything like that. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys would like to see more videos like this when it comes to like budgeting or life and things like that, because I am an adult apparently, but I have learned a lot since I have been on my own, since I graduated from college and moved to Austin. So if you guys would like any help in any sort of those areas, please do let me know, and hit the subscribe button to join the Vibe Tribe and all that good stuff. So let's get into this video. So the week I did was back in November. I know, so long ago, but it was November 10th through November 16th, and this was also during Seismic Dance event. So I did kind of want to show you guys what I spend at music festivals too, because I don't really track that a lot. I do tell you guys like, oh yeah, we spent money on the ticket, we spent money on the hotel, stuff like that, but like what I actually spend at a music festival kind of plays into it a little bit as well. So I think this will be super interesting. It was also really interesting to see like maybe what I could be cutting out too to keep on saving money and stuff. I will say at the end what my total was, and then I will say what my total is without expenses, because it is a very big number for my total, but if I subtract out expenses that I pay monthly and stuff like that, then it's a lot smaller number. So today, Ryan and I, we did get Chipotle, and I paid for both of our Chipotle, and so it was $24.63 for Chipotle. Also got a hand mixer from Amazon, and that was $32.46 because I had a Friendsgiving later that week. So I needed a hand mixer because I was making mashed potatoes, and my roommate and I, we both don't have a hand mixer, so I got a hand mixer. And then we did go to Ross, Ryan and I, because I am having a dilemma here where none of my jeans fit me anymore, which is a great problem to have, because that means I've been doing great in my fitness journey and everything. But the bad thing is that I have to spend money to get new jeans. I really don't go shopping a whole lot, you guys. Maybe it's like 2 to 3 times out of the year that I go shopping. I really do kind of take a minimalist approach to my clothes. The approach I do, if I'm out of hangers, then it's kind of like a one in, one out kind of thing. So if I buy something new, then I'm going to donate a piece of clothing that hasn't been getting worn, because I do have this problem where like, oh, well, this would be good for this one special occasion that might not even happen. Does anyone have clothes like that? Like I have a lot of pieces of clothing sometimes where like it's not gonna get worn, but it's like good to have in case it might get worn. It's like so dumb. So I don't really go shopping a whole lot. So I did go to Ross to get a couple of things like jeans, and I think I ended up getting a jacket, some other stuff too. That was $68.13. So my total for Sunday was $125.22. So Monday, because I had stayed with Ryan on Sunday and then I ended up working from home on Monday, I stopped by the grocery store and I got groceries. Okay, hi guys. So I just got back from the grocery store. I'm just gonna do a little haul of everything I got, since sometimes you guys ask me. There's this La Tortilla factory, so I use this to make wraps, which are so freaking good. And the macros on these are pretty good. Like it's only 12 grams carbs, 12 grams protein. They have one that is higher in fiber, but I kind of would rather have the more protein than the fiber. And then just get my fiber from like vegetables, things like that. So I have some of these. I had some before. I didn't know how much I had left. So now I have more of those. Mushrooms. I got cherry tomatoes. And I got spinach. I do sausage for breakfast and like mushrooms. Well, it's so windy. Sorry if you guys can hear that. My other protein sources, I found this spicy chicken veggie patty from Boca. It has 12 grams protein. I usually eat about 1.5, and I'll throw that into a wrap, throw it into a salad, but this week we're doing wraps. These are so good. And then the other protein that I just recently found, it's by the same brand. However, it's like a veggie burger, and so what I'll do is I'll cut this up and I'll put it into a salad. Macros on these are also pretty good. They're 24 grams protein, 11 grams carbs, 8 grams fat. We love that. And that's what's really hard for me, is finding good protein that's not super high in carbs or fats, because I am low carb, low fat, so that's been kind of the challenging thing. Like, I love Beyond Burgers, but Beyond Burgers is 20 grams fat, and that's half of the amount of fats that I'm allowed to have, or that I've chosen to have for the day with my macros. Macros aren't supposed to be super restrictive, but for the goals that I have, I'm technically like in a calorie deficit and like cutting, so I have to be aware of that. And then for snacks, I love dried cranberries lately, so I just got like a little mix of dried cranberries. And then I got these like almond and walnut packs that are super good. I did get some butter and some milk, because I have to make mashed potatoes for Friendsgiving this week. So I did get 10 pound bag worth of potatoes for Friendsgiving. That was $40.99. And then I did get charged for premium Spotify account, which was $10.77. And then I have ClassPass, which if you guys don't know what ClassPass is, it's an app where you can take a lot of different group exercise classes, or classes like yoga, spin, things like that. And so I'm on the most basic membership, which is like very small credits. The thing that they do is that if you cancel your membership and then you try to come back, like, it'll be more expensive. So I'm just on the most basic plan, which is $15. So on Monday I spent $66.76. But if you take away the like monthly expenses, that would be $40.99 that I spent. So see what I was talking about with that? Good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday. So I get to work from home today because it is, let's see how cold it is outside. It's 31 degrees right now in Austin, and we have like potential snow and like rain today, which is like not like Austin at all. So I get to work from home today. I don't think I'll be spending any money. I'm just gonna be sitting here working from home. I'm gonna go to the gym. I have an apartment gym that I can go work out at, thank God. I don't know how people who like live in the cold, like, what do you do for workouts if it's like, if you can't leave your apartment? Like, do you just have to like do an at-home workout? Ugh, I like couldn't imagine. So I'm really glad I have an apartment gym that I can go work out in today and still get a good workout. So Tuesday I got charged for my LA Fitness membership, which was $27.05. Otherwise I didn't spend any money on Tuesday. It was like so bright. Sorry if it's like really weird lighting. Hi, it's a Wednesday. So today, I had an Afterpay payment today that I forgot about. So if you guys don't know what Afterpay is, it's essentially like you can split up your total into payments. For example, I spent like a certain amount of money at Rave with me Gente because I love Rave with me Gente. I wanted to get some things for Seismic, and so I split up that payment, that one-time payment, into 4 payments. So I did have a payment today that was $16.64. So that came through today. My friend Rachel is also sending me a sweatshirt for Seismic. She had this like cropped hoodie at Seismic that she is so kindly letting me borrow, so I offered to pay for shipping. So that was $11.20 for today. It also looks like I'm going to get billed by Apple for some of my things I use. So I'm gonna get billed $10.77 and $3.22. So that's like for some of the apps that I use. I'll have the total for what today is, but that is the update, I guess. On Wednesday, my friend Rachel was shipping me her hoodie that I wore to Seismic Dance event, so I paid for shipping, and that was $11.20 for her to ship the sweatshirt from San Diego to me, so it would get in time for Seismic. And then on Thursday, so Thursday was my mom's birthday, but Thursday we also, I got charged for Afterpay for a Rave with me Gente order, which was $16.64. And then I ended up buying flights to go to my cousin's wedding in February, and so I used points on that flight, but then I just had to pay a difference of $11.20, which I think is like the tax or something. So I just paid for that. So my total for Thursday was $27.84. And then Friday, so Friday was actually payday, which means like I have more money, so that's great. So I got gas on Friday. I've like worked it out somehow where like I get paid the day that I normally need to get gas, so that's been kind of cool. But gas is $31.01. That's typically what I pay, is around $31 actually, because I just got gas like yesterday and it was $31, so that's interesting. But yeah, I typically don't pay like any more than that. I think the most I've ever paid was like maybe $40-ish, I want to say, in the summer when it gets a little bit pricier, but other than that, I'm not paying a whole lot. I went to Whole Foods to grab something from my cousin, but I like ended up getting a snack. So I got these like Hippies, which is like vegan cheddar or vegan cheese puffs, which are so good, and I got a kombucha. So that was $5.72. And then Ryan and I ended up going to Millennium. Millennium was in town, and so that was another reason why I wanted to pick this week to do it, because I wanted to show you guys with like a show and a festival and stuff, kind of how much everything costs for me. So we took a Lyft there, and that was $12.74. We took an Uber home, which was $18.17. That's typically like the standard. And then at Stubbs, we spent about $45 on drinks. That's typically how it works with Ryan and I, is that I will buy the Ubers and the Lyfts and like maybe a drink here or two. And then he'll buy me like a couple of drinks, or like he'll pay for dinner. Like that's typically how we split things up to make sure it's like even and stuff between us, but we're usually pretty good about that. And then aside from what I spent during the day, I got charged for Apple $13.99, which I think was like a couple of my apps that I use, as well as like my iCloud storage. And then Canva is what I use to create like my YouTube cover art, my blog cover art, and like social media graphics, stuff like that. So I pay $9.95 for that membership, which I think is really useful because I don't use Photoshop or Illustrator, and I don't have the time to learn those platforms. So I really like Canva. And then I pay my mom for the phone bill, and so I sent her $60 for my phone bill. And then I ended up paying for my credit card bill, which was $702. It was all the stuff from like the month before, which was like a lot of stuff from like ACL, and I had some flights on there and like stuff like that. So I paid off that credit card bill. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll pay for half of the credit card bill in the middle of the month, and then I'll pay for the rest of it right before it's due, just to like spread out how much I'm paying at once. So I did pay off part of my Uber credit card, and that was $68.27. My total was $966.85, which I know sounds a lot, but if you take away like all the monthly stuff and like bills and stuff, $110, which like on a Friday night, I don't think that's bad. And that was also gas was included in that. So like if you take away even gas, then like I spent under $100 when we went out to Millennium, which that's really not that bad. And then Seismic Dance event. So Saturday was Seismic Dance event day one, which if you haven't watched that vlog, you can go watch it right here. But we paid for an Uber going there to the venue. We ended up getting a ride back from a friend. So the Uber there was $10.71. Drinks, we spent about $58. And so the reason why I paid for more drinks when we were there is because Ryan had bought the groceries for us for the week. And so that's kind of like how we balance things out. Like I talked about, we spent $58 on drinks. Ryan had got us like the first round of food, but I got like another slice of pizza because I was like so hungry. And so that was $14.95. The Rolita Couture top I wore to Seismic Dance event was cute, really great and all. not shuffle friendly. My girls were popping out left and right. It was not fun. So I ended up buying a crop top from Seismic Dance Event so I could still have like the cute outfit, but just not have my boobs be popping out all the time. So I ended up buying a crop top, and that was $32.48. So my total for Seismic Dance Event was $116.14. Again, not bad. I know a lot of people spend a lot more, so I don't really think that's that bad. All in all, my grand total was $1,341.06. It's crazy to see that number, but like I said, I was curious what that number was without monthly expenses. So like what I'm actually spending on things that are not like my credit card bill or like my phone bill, like stuff like that. So without my expenses, I spent $434.04. This isn't a normal week too, so I would be interested what a normal week would look like for me, because I don't go to a show or a festival every week. Like a lot of the times, like especially this past weekend, like Ryan and I had people over for dinner. Friday night I had gone to Ryan's place, and then Saturday yesterday we went and got breakfast at like Juice Land, but sometimes we'll just go to HEB, the grocery store, and just buy our food for the weekend. And like we went out last night, but we didn't stay out that long, and like we don't really go out a whole lot. So this was like a weekend where we were going out a lot. So like I can imagine that like if you take away the going out on Friday and Saturday and like add in the groceries or something, like this would be a lot lower. Some of the things that I'll recommend to you guys that like what I do is I don't eat out a lot. Like it's very rare that I eat out. I don't do a lot of food delivery services like Uber Eats or anything like that, unless it's like I just got back from a trip and I don't have time to grocery shop or anything like that. Like that is when I'll do Uber Eats or something, but otherwise like I'm not doing it. And then I don't drink coffee, so I don't go to like Starbucks or coffee shops a lot. I make my own passion green tea at home because it's a lot cheaper to just buy a box of that and just make it at home. I meal prep, so I meal prep and buy groceries for the whole week, so I am not like eating out or ordering food or anything like that. I just meal prep my food for the week, and so that's another way I keep costs down. I don't really go out, which is like the only time I'll go out is like for special occasions, like having friends in town, going to a festival, going to a show, stuff like that. But that obviously like keeps my costs really low, because when I was going out when I first came to Austin, I was definitely going out way too much and spending a lot of money. You don't realize how much money you spend on that. When I first moved to Austin, I had started doing Mint, if you guys have heard of Mint, and that really helped me get an idea of like how much money I'm spending on things. I don't really use it anymore. That is a really good way to start, just to kind of see like what you're actually spending your money on and if it's useful. And like that's what I noticed through this exercise, is like a lot of those monthly charges, like are they necessary or not? Like I was looking at my Apple receipt and seeing like, do I need these apps? Do I not need these apps? Like that kind of thing. So that's a really good way to kind of see like those reoccurring charges that you kind of forget about, like what could you get rid of. And then like I said, I don't shop a whole lot. So I do like maybe 2 to 3 big shopping trips out of the year just to like get stuff for summer or get stuff for winter, especially because I have been on my fitness journey, so my size is changing, which is really great, but that also means I need new clothes. And I do have a Rave closet page that I put up clothes that I don't wear anymore, and so I've been able to make money back through that. I have a really bad problem with shoes. I really love shoes, so I'm trying to like reel that in for 2020. If you guys did like this video, please do let me know. I'd love to do some more like budgeting, savings hacks, things like that, as well as like how I make money on the side, because I do make money through Vibe with Aid, which is really great. It's nothing like an extra salary or anything like that, but it is a nice little income of some extra cash at the end of the month. So if that's something that you guys would also be interested in learning, let me know. I hope you guys like this video. Please do give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join the Vibe Tribe. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.